Hey Cow and Kinders, it is Wednesday, August 19th. I had to think about that for a second. Day 3 of our remote learning. So we're going to, once again, I'll be working with you on your ELA packet. So we will be doing phonics, reading, and writing together during this video. Phonics, we're still working on those rhyming words. Reading, we're gonna look a little bit more at reading the pictures again, and then in writing, we're gonna learn how to draw something new. In phonics, in your packet, it has some number words for you to rhyme with, but I'm actually gonna switch it up a little bit because I'm gonna teach you rhyming the way that I normally start it. Something that I noticed yesterday while we were doing the video is that the words that they've given you are, the spelling is different on a lot of rhyming, and so we're going to look at word families because it's a little bit simpler, and these are going to be words that you can sound out on your own to work on writing them by yourself, okay? So give me just a second. I'm going to flip my camera so that we can work together, okay? All right, so let me get this stand out of the way. All right. So we're looking at word families. Word families are words that rhyme and they sound the same at the end. And that's just like rhyming words, right? Because they sound the same at the end. Now the difference between yesterday and today is that those rhyming words did not all look the same at the end. And they don't have to be a rhyming word. But we're going to look at words that look the same at the end too. And they're going to be a lot easier for you to sound out on your own. All right, so I'm going to cover up some word families, and we're going to look at just one word family at a time. So I want you to look right here at the pink house, and this is the at family, okay? So the at family, and I'm going to put a little sticky note. So all the members of the at family would live in the at word family house. So these are words that are going to have the at sound at the end. So I'm going to give you one. Hat. Okay. Can you think of any others? So while you're thinking, what I want you to go ahead and do is grab this primary writing tablet and pull it back out. Try and get it, make sure you guys can see everything I'm doing. Okay. All right, so we're going to open to the next clean page. And go ahead, don't forget we need to write our name at the top. And today's date, so we're going to write in 8-19-20 because today is August 19th, 2020. Go ahead and skip a line and write a number 1. Actually, just kidding. I'm sorry, guys. We're not going to do that. Erase for me. All right, so what I want you to do is draw a house, okay? So we're going to start, keep a line skipped. And I'm going to use 1, 2, 3 lines and draw a triangle, okay? See how I use my lines to draw a triangle? It's got 3 sides, and I took up 3 spaces, all right? And then I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom with a rectangle. So I've got a house, okay? Just like this. All right, and then up here in the middle, I want you to write a dash, and then an A and a T, because we are doing the at family. And if you want, you can color yours pink just like mine. I'm using this violet red color, so you can color your house in at the top only, just the roof of the house, not the bottom, because we're going to need to be able to write. But then your house can look like mine on the anchor chart that we use. Okay. All right, now I gave you a word. The first word was hat. All right, so hat is in the at family because it has that at sound at the end. Let's sound it out together. At. We hear three sounds. We know that at is spelled just like this, an A and a T, because that is what the word family sounds like. What's that first sound we hear? At. The sound is made by the letter H. So you can write the word hat, at. Just like that in your house. All right, now I want you to think, what if we put the B sound at the beginning of that? B. So if we have B, at, bat, what letter says B? It'd be the letter B. B says B, so write B, at, bat. All right, what if I put the K sound? The letter C says K, K, at, cat. So if I sound it out, C says K, at, C-A-T, cat. We're going to do one more together. What about F? F says F. So let's write it. At, fat. All right. Now, if you look, you should have 1, 2, 3 spaces left. And I want you to think of 3 more words that fit into the at family. So they're all going to end in that at sound. Go ahead and take this crayon back out, and you can underline at, because they all have at the end. They all fit in that family. They all rhyme. Okay? All right, we're going to do one more word family today. So right next to it, I want you to draw another house on your tablet. And if you need help drawing your house, ask somebody that is with you to help you get it drawn. All right, now I want us to look at the app family. AP says app, app. And we can color this house in so it's a different color. I'm gonna use, if I can find the color I'm looking for, I'm gonna use orange. Remember, just color in your roof. All right, so we're listening for words that fit in the app family. That means they all end in the app sound and they will all rhyme. So let me think. I think I'm going to add the S sound in front of app. So S says S, app, sap. What if I add the T sound? T says T, app, tap. All right, now I'm going to add the G sound. G says G, app, gap. And then I'm going to add the sounds. M says app, map. Just like before, I want you to take your crayon and let's underline the AP They should all end in AP. They all make that ap sound at the end. That makes them rhyme. And then I'm leaving these 3 lines blank again because I want you to think of 3 words that fit in the ap family on your own. All right, now we're going to go back over here to the at family, and we're going to read these words together. So when I point to them, I want you to read them with me, okay? At, hat, at, bat, at, cat, at, fat. All right, let's read them without sounding them out. Hat, bat, cat, fat. And if you've written your own, I want you to read those words too. All right, let's go together over here to the app family. We're going to sound them and read them first. S, app, sap, t, app, tap, g, app, gap, app, map. All right, let's go back and read without sounding them out. Sap, tap, gap, map. And then if you've written your other 3 words, I want you to read those too. So we're going to continue working on rhyming. I know that this is not the activity that is in your packet. You can do this one instead. I wanted to teach you guys the word families though, because being able to see the rhymes helps us learn those rhyming words to begin with. All right, so you can take your writing tablet when you are finished with that and you can put it away. If at this point you are still trying to catch up or finish, pause this video and then just unpause it when you are ready to move on to reading. All right, so today in reading, you are going to find a reading spot. This is something that we'll even do in the classroom. We'll talk about reading spots. And this is a great place that you can go and sit and read independently or by yourself. I'm going to flip you guys around so you can see me. Okay, so I want you to go and find a reading spot in your house. I want you to think about these things. What room do you want to use? Do you want to be by yourself or do you want to be around other people? Because that's going to depend. Maybe if you want to be by yourself, you need to go to your room. And if you want to be around other people, then maybe you could be in the living room or in the kitchen. Where will you sit in that room? Will you sit in a chair, on the floor, on the bed? Maybe you have a beanbag or a tent. So find out where you want to sit. Take a book with you and try out some different places in your house and see what you think is comfy where you might like to go sit and read a book. And I want you to take that book tonight and I want you to use it and read the pictures in your reading spot. And parents, I want you guys to send me a picture of the reading spot in their portfolios on Class Dojo or just via Class Dojo Messenger. Just send us a picture of where they have found a nice little reading spot. All right, I'm going to flip this back around. All right, so we've been working on reading the pictures in a story since we can't quite read the words yet. So I picked out a really special book, and the title of this book is A Ball for Daisy. And remember, when we're looking at this part of the book right here, this is the front cover. And if I flip it over to the back, this part of the book is the back cover. And then right here, sorry, you guys can't really see it. That's the spine. The spine holds the book together. Okay? All right, this book was illustrated by Chris Rushka, and the illustrator draws the pictures. Now, there's something really special about this book. This book does not have an author. What does the author do? The author writes the story. So this book is a wordless story. That means there are no words to go with it, and this is perfect for us since we are trying to learn how to read the pictures. So I want you to look. This is our first page. Do you see this? There are no words, so we are reading the pictures today. Now, I'm going to go back to the front. It says a ball for Daisy. Who do we think Daisy is? Yeah, Daisy is going to be the dog in the story. That's her name. So when we're reading the pictures, we know that her name is Daisy, and we know she got a what? She got a ball. So if we look at these pictures, raise you guys up a little bit so you can see the whole book. All right, look at these pictures with me. It looks like Daisy is playing with her ball. Look at her face. How does Daisy look? She looks happy. She feels happy that she has her ball, right? How can we tell that she's happy? She's got a smile on her face. And look, her tongue is hanging out. That's another way you can tell a dog is happy, when their tongue is out. So Daisy got a ball and she is happy. We just read those pictures. What is Daisy doing? Daisy is sleeping. Daisy is yawning. Daisy's awake. Daisy got her ball. Now look, she snuggled up to her ball. So Daisy was asleep and she woke up and her ball was so far away from her, she decided to go snuggle it. Look at this picture. Oh, there's a person. Look at that. We can tell that that's a person based on their body. What do you think she has in her hand? Oh, it looks like a leash. And if Daisy, she has a leash, I bet that's Daisy's owner. So the girl comes to Daisy with a leash. What do you think they're going to do with a leash? I bet they're going to go for a walk. Look at them. She puts the leash on Daisy and they go for a walk. And what do they take on the walk with them? They take Daisy's ball. Oh, look, Daisy's off the leash. Where do you think that they might be? Oh, I bet they're at the dog park, right? And what is Daisy doing? She's playing with her ball. And the girl is playing with her. Uh-oh, look at Daisy's face. Daisy is sad. How do we know that? We can tell her eyes look sad. And look at her mouth, how it's turned down like a frown. Why is Daisy sad? Her ball is on the other side of the fence. Oh no. Oh look, the girl went and got the ball. See, she has it now. And how does Daisy feel about that? She's happy and excited. What else do we notice? I see a new dog. And I see another girl. How do we know they're girls? They're wearing a dress, right? Oh, look, Daisy and the brown dog are playing. The brown dog is playing with Daisy's ball. Oh, Daisy looks angry. Look at those angry eyes. She is not happy because that brown dog has her ball. What just happened? The ball popped. Daisy is surprised. Looks like the brown dog is surprised too. Oh no. How does Daisy look? That's right. Daisy's sad. You see her sad eyes and her popped ball and her frown. She's looking at her ball. She looks a little confused. She doesn't understand. She's picking it up. She's shaking it. What do you think she might be doing here? She's howling. Maybe she's growling here. She's got some steam above her head. She is mad. Now look. I think she's really sad. Daisy's crying. Here comes the girl. She's coming to get Daisy. Looks like her arms are out. You think she might be getting ready to give her a hug? She knows Daisy's sad. So here they go. They're going home. Look how sad Daisy looks. And what did the girl do? She threw that popped ball away. And look at Daisy. She's so sad. Here they are on the couch, and Daisy's asleep, but she doesn't have her ball anymore. Here comes the girl to sit with Daisy. And she's trying to make her feel better. You think when she pets Daisy, it makes her feel better? Oh, look, it's a new day. They're going on another walk. Oh, and look, there's the girl and the brown dog. And what do they have? They have a blue ball. Daisy looks excited. Daisy and the brown dog go to play with each other and the blue ball. Do they look happy? Yeah, I think they're happy. And look, their owners are happy too that they're playing together. Look at that. Daisy's going home with what? A blue ball. And does the brown dog look sad? No, the brown dog's happy. I think they bought the blue ball for Daisy. They must have felt bad for popping her ball. Now look at Daisy. She's snuggled up on the couch for a nap with her ball. And how does she look now? That's right. Daisy is happy again. The end. So, I wanted to show you guys this book because this book has no words to read in it. It's just pictures. And we just made up a whole story about a ball for Daisy just using our pictures. So even though you can't read words yet, that's okay because you can read those pictures. So that's what I want you to practice in your reading spot when you pick it out. Okay, so we're going to move to writing, but we're still going to use this book, A Ball for Daisy. So I want you to pull out your writing book. And you need a pencil and your crayons. All right, remember we've been working on how to draw a person with shapes. We've done that for 2 days. Today, we're going to work on drawing an animal. And we read a book about a dog. So what dog do you think we're going to draw today? That's right, we're going to draw Daisy. Okay, so at the top corner, I want you guys to write the date. Today is the 19th. Okay. All right, so we're going to look at Daisy, okay? She's a dog. What do we see about her? She's yellow. She has a black collar, a black nose, brown ears. Okay, so those are the details we'll need to remember about Daisy. So when you're drawing a dog, we're going to use those shapes again, okay? So I want you to draw a circle for her head. And then I want you to draw an oval for her body. And then we're going to draw small ovals for her legs. And she has 4 legs. 2 in the front, 2 in the back. And then we're going to do this little pointy kind of almost a moon shape for her tail. And if you look, Daisy's ears, they're floppy, but they kind of stick up a little bit when she's happy. So Daisy's going to end up looking like a bunny. I'm going to draw her ears like this. Okay? All right, so once you've drawn her, I'm going to add the details of her face with a crayon. So I'm going to give her 2 eyes, because dogs have 2 eyes. And then I'm going to give her a nose. And then to make her mouth, I'm going to come down and do these little hooks, just like that. And then you can give her these little dots on her face. And then because we know dogs like to stick their tongues out, I'm going to use my red crayon and I'm going to draw her tongue hanging out. Oh, and I almost forgot to use the black. I'm going to draw a collar on Daisy because she's got a black collar, remember? All right, now we said Daisy's yellow, so I'm going to color her fur in yellow. But remember, her ears and her tail are brown. Okay. Then I'm going to get the brown, and remember, see how I'm doing one crayon at a time? Makes a less mess, and it's easier to keep up with all your supplies. I'm going to color her ears and her tail brown. And we can add a little bit of detail to this picture, like, what did Daisy have in the story? She had a ball. She had two different balls, right? One was red and one was yellow. Or, I mean, one was red and one was blue. Sorry, guys. So I'm going to draw a red ball for her. But if you want, you can draw a blue ball, since she had both colors. So a big circle colored in, that makes her a nice bouncy ball, right? And then where did she play with it at? At the park, right? So what color would grass be at the park? Green, so I can draw a line of green. And add a little bit of detail. So we're illustrating what happened in the story that we read. This is an important part of becoming a good writer, because your pictures can tell a lot about a story. All right, and then it was daytime when they went to the park. So what do we see during the day in the sky? We see the sun. The sun is yellow, so I'm going to draw a circle for the sun. I'm going to draw its rays coming out, just like this. And then I think I'm going to use a pretty blue to draw some clouds. And that gives us a little bit more detail to our picture. Now remember, we always want to label our picture. And we're not, eventually you're going to start labeling every part of your picture. But today, I just want you to label Daisy. In fact, you know what? We're going to label it